start.
Hello everyone, my name is Coffee. Welcome back to another Killing Floor 2 video. Fucking finally, we're back on the game I'm supposed to be covering. I'm sorry for live streaming Spider-Man and playing all sorts of other games. I've been really wanting to play those games for a while, and now I've been able to play and have some fun. So I decided that it would be fun to come back to Killing Floor from like 2 weeks of hiatus with a perk guide for the Survivalist perk. This is going to be a pretty easy one because the Survivalist is the easiest perk. If you're new to the game, this is the one that you need to start on. If you know nothing about the game, this is the easiest one to start on because you can use any gun and you still progress, which is good. So I can't really say much more about it, so let's just get right into the little tidbits in perk guide and all that fun stuff. Let's get right into it. So I do have a level 25 Prestige 1 Survivalist, so I'm going to be going through all the perks right now. Weapon handling, tactical reload, increase your reload by commando, gunslinger, and SWAT, and the same thing for the other by demolitionist, sharpshooter, and support weapons, which is pretty good. Survival techniques, medical training, increase your healing by 20%, and decrease the cooldown of your syringe and healing darts by 25. Melee expert, attack speed 15% faster, inflict 15 more damage, 10. And move 25% faster. Ammo vest, carry 15% more ammo, and your grenade becomes a healing grenade. Weapon harness, you have more space to carry things by 5, and you have a Molotov cocktail to disposal. Spontaneous Z explosion. Zeds have a 20% chance to explode, and damaging and knocking down nearby Zeds, making things go boom, increase area effect of all explosions by 25%. Z time Madman. During Z times, all your weapons shoot 3 times faster, and lockdown during Z time, the power of all incapacitation methods are increased by 200% for all weapons. Pretty good weapons and all sorts of really good skills. So now I'm going to be showing you what's the real good thing about the Survivalist. So when you spawn into the game, you will spawn in with a random weapon. That could be from any of the perks, from the not Survivalist because I don't have one, the SWAT, the Berserker, Commando, Sharpshooter, all of them. Demolitionist, and you may name it. Just by their starting number or whatever weapon, you will get it randomly. You have a 9 chance of getting one of the 9. I can't speak, sorry everyone. But, so, it's not that special in the first round just because, you only spawn in with this random weapon. I mean, it can't be that good because it's only the first round. But this class becomes really important once you're able to get into other weapons. So say that you are playing co-op and your team is fucking dying majorly and they're asking for a medic, and then you say, no, I'm not going to change to medic. But since you're the Survivalist, you can just change your perks for the next round to be a watered down medic. If you know what I mean. Basically, you're a watered down version of every perk other than its own. So say that I didn't want to be a SWAT this game. I can get rid of the MP7, and I can go into my perks, and then I can say, hey, I want to become a support. So I can move over to heavy weapons training, or whatever, and I can change my weapon to whatever I feel like, and make it so I reload faster. So I get the shotgun, get it all ready, then I go to my perks, switch over to support, or the heavy weapons training, and now I can reload faster with the shotguns, or whatever 3 weapons they are. That is pretty damn good. But it's only for those 3 classes. I cannot grab a commando weapon and reload faster when I have heavy weapons training because it's only for those 3 perks. Commando's for the other one. It's very kind of hard to get used to, but the reason why this is so good, because with the support one, you can have a shotgun and a rocket launcher. That's what makes it cool. You can also be a medic, but you can also just have all sorts of other things. So unfortunately, the medic weapons do not have an effect inside of this, unless they do, and I'm just not paying attention, unless they account for other things like the swap with SMG or whatever. But if you want to be a medic, but you don't want to become a medic, and you want to use all the weapons but still level up, you can use the Survivalist, which is still a watered-down version of all the perks. So if you want to have a shotgun, you can do that, and if you want to be a demolitionist as well, you can grab a rocket launcher. If you want to be a gunslinger, you can pull out a pistol. If you want to also be a commando with like gunslinger, you can pull out a pistol and also an assault rifle. Hopefully I'm explaining this good enough for you guys to understand, but it's just saying your wide weapons you can use and still level up is very good. Just remember, the first 2 perks only affect 3 perks, weapons. So like support, sharpshooter, and demolitionist are the ones that are gonna be using the perk to help you reload faster. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm also gonna change my perk to say I don't want to be support anymore. I don't want to use the shotguns anymore. So I would get rid of the shotgun and say, hey, I want to be a gunslinger. I can, change the perk, go to the gunslinger, buy the weapon, and if I wanted to also be a commando, I can go for that. I don't do this here. But what I recommend is that you stick to the weapons that you're having that perk on. Because you might have this pistol that reloads really fast, but you still have the shotgun, which will reload a little bit slower than usual if you don't have it equipped. Hopefully, you guys are understanding. I mean, it is still a really good thing that you can have all these weapons and still level up. Leveling up, you can just use whatever weapon you want and you will level up. No matter what it is, you will earn XP. It could be a berserker weapon, it could also be a demolitionist weapon, it could be a field medic weapon, it does not matter. You can level up with whatever weapon. It is a really good perk to start off, so you have a really high ranking perk right off the bat. So if you're new and you're trying to go into, like, say, versus survival, you're not gonna get shitted on by all these Zeds because you don't powerful enough. Because the player control Zeds are pretty strong, and having a level 25 anything can be very useful. So another thing I want to bring up is about what was I gonna say? You can also prestige it again. With the upcoming Halloween update, you're gonna be able to say upgrade it again. Or prestige it again. So normally, if I had a level 0, just got the game brand new, and I got to level 25 by doing, playing the game, I can run over and prestige it, which gave me a knife skin, your perk knife, which is, I think it's a Gorshiv. It's a pretty cool weapon that I got out of the last update. But once you're into that, you can do that. It's cool. Damn, I'm losing the train of thought, but whatever. So, I'm gonna get to not talking about that shit, whatever. You can do over here, and I'm gonna switch again. I'm trying to do this in one take, that's why I'm fucking losing my mind. So I wanted to become a sharpshooter this round. I switch over, and then buy the M14. I'm gonna let it play. I'm just gonna talk. Back to the thing I was talking about. Sorry about that. Okay. So when you prestige, you get that weapon, Gorshiv, which is a pretty cool knife. It used to be, I think, a bayonet, but that doesn't really matter at this point. But the cool thing is that you get crates, vault crates. You get 4 of them to be exact. You get 200,000 vault dodge. And that's very nice. You get 4 crates to use and get 4 new items. Pretty cool. But also, you get this little icon you see on the bottom left. I have that little ring around my Survivalist icon. That shows you that you've prestige. So if you're playing online, people know you've already done 25 levels. And if you're with the icon like this, with 25, that means you've fully maxed out a prestige. But with this coming up update for the Halloween update, or Halloween event update, you're going to be able to prestige twice. So once the event comes out, I can prestige again. It's very good that you also do this, is because you get XP bonuses. So it reduces the amount of grind after getting to 25. Because, it is going to be boring as hell if it takes that long to level up to 25 again. And I can only assume once you get to Prestige 2, you can only level up faster. Which is pretty damn cool. Sorry for all this rambling and letting the gameplay go, but there's not much to talk about. Because the Survivalist is just a simple, very simple class. It's basically saying you don't want to play, if someone's telling you to play a class, and you don't want to play that, you can just play this, and you can play multiple classes all at the same time. I'm dying. But it's a good all-around perk. It is a watered-down version of every perk combined. Because it doesn't matter what weapon you're using, you can affect it and all that. I did forget one thing, though. On the second set of perks, there is 2 things. You can heal faster and you do more healing, or you do more melee weapon damage, you attack faster, and you do 25% faster speed. What that means is that is directly from the Berserker class. And this is what I do exactly here. I decide, hey, I don't want to be this. I want to use melee weapons, but I don't want to be Berserker. Even though it might be easier to just become a Berserker, but hey, I don't know how you are. So basically, what you can do is do that. Once you change it, the top one does not matter. Berserker class does not matter with the top two. The second one does into the other ones, but same with the other one going into the field medic, but hey, that doesn't really matter to me. But with this, that means you can play mostly all the perks. You just gotta really read these descriptions and figure out what do you want to be doing. Because once you have a perfect setup of perks, you are fucking unstoppable. What I recommend is that you keep the bottom 3 perks the exact same, all to the far left, because you get a healing grenade, and you do, I completely forgot, I don't know, you have 50% more ammo, that's what it is, and you have a healing grenade, which is really fucking good. That healing grenade saved me so many fucking times, it's not even funny. The second to the bottom one, Spontaneous Zed Explosion, I hate that name, but it is a really good perk. There's a chance of the Zed just exploding, taking them out, and also I can't talk. Also taking out other Zeds in the process, which is really fucking good. And also for the final one, you do, I think, is 100% faster. You fire a lot faster, 3 times faster to be exact, than your normal weapon speed. So if you have the Vector, which already has a fast fire rate, you're gonna be firing those bullets so fucking fast. You better have the SWAT perk on so you reload fast enough so you don't just instantly lose all your bullets. But you should keep all 3 of those below and change the only top 2, because the bottom 3 are the ones that you want to keep the same, just because. That's the video. Hope you guys did enjoy this. I know it's a kind of a rant video, or just me talking and almost fucking losing my voice because I can't speak any longer. But if you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.